What's up, fam? It's Smiley. Welcome to Smiles for Miles RC time. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Happy Saturday, everyone. If you are a content surfer, I hope I earn your subscription today. Thank you for all the new subscriptions in the last couple of days. I really appreciate all of it. I'm going to put some earrings in. I don't like the holes just showing. Just going to do it. And if you've been with me from the beginning, yes, I put them in my mouth so I can get a little lubricant on them to slip them into the holes. Okay, and if you've been with me from the beginning, you guys are all rock stars, and I love each and every one of you. I appreciate all you guys so much. You know, I've been having a great time. This has been a great journey. I started mid-2023, and here we are halfway through the first month of 24, and yeah, been exciting. It's exciting stuff. You know, I'm hoping for the best for my channel, and I'm hoping that someday that it'll grow and become monetized and all that good stuff. But until then, we are going to have a little conversation today about the 1/16 scale RC car, brushless. It's called a Remo Hobby, and this is let me grab it. This is the EVOL, and we're going to be talking about this Truggy today. But first, let's talk about the remote, because the remote's a very interesting remote. It's rather big. This is a big remote, okay? But it's cool because I'm right-handed, left-handed, I'm ambi. So the wheels over here, you got forward and reverse. Underneath here, you have all your dials and everything to change things around. Speed. Let's see, you got speed. You can turn it high or low. And you got your throttle trim. You have your steering trim and your steering dual rate. And you can switch the way your controls are going right here. So you can switch it to normal or reverse. And yeah, so with that is pretty cool. But then there's a switch up here, guys. And what you do is you push that switch and boom, you got a wheel on the other side. Now if you're a lefty, you can use your remote this way. And I think that's why there is this thing where you can change it. So you can, if you turn this way, if you go that way, it turns left. If you go that way, it turns right. I have it on the normal setting, so what I do is you push it in and I switch it back and then forward and reverse. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's a 2.4 gigahertz. This is a Remo Hobby smart control system. It takes 4 AA batteries, which you need to provide for yourself. It does come with a battery to run it, but it is a dual 18650 battery. I don't like those, and because it's brushless, this car doesn't like them either for some odd reason. I ran it with them when I first got it just to see how it go, and it didn't like it. So let's get into the car. First and foremost, you see there's giant tires on here. Nothing new for the old smiles. I have some extenders, 12 to 12 extenders to extend the wheelbase out, 17 millimeters. I have them on all 4 wheels. You got some beefy dog bones in the front that are CVTs. Very beefy. I replaced the friction shocks, hashtag no friction shocks 2024, with oil shocks. These are another set of the WL Toys 14 scale oil-filled shocks. I got the red ones in the front, and I got some blue ones in the back. Kind of match the motif of the car. You got yourself a wing back here that it's clipped on. You can take these clips off and remove the wing completely, and you just have this little thing showing right here. You do have a single wheel for wheelie bars. I don't think that's going to work very well because you can see right here that the big tires come out farther than the wheelie bar. So with the bigger tires, this probably would be not a go. But also too, even if it had smaller tires, this still wouldn't really work well because it's back here. The wing's up here. Here's the edge of the wing, and here's the edge of the wheel. So, yeah. So, anyways, it's obsolete either way. I've got a nice Lexan body, by the way. You got some headlights right here, some LED headlights right here. Pretty cool. Everything in here is gears, is metal. Everything in this car is metal gearing. Very simple to get into the differentials. Just these two screws here and this U-shaped piece of metal here just slides out, and you can get the differentials off. And there's a couple other screws on the top, and we'll show you. I'll show you that right now. I must have a mouse in my pocket. All right, I'm going to take the clips out for the body, and these are pretty easy clips to get out. The two front ones are forward, backward, up and down, vertical, and then the two in the back are going sideways. So that's pretty cool. You got a nice little body, like I said, very durable, pretty thick Lexan body. Under the hood, we have a jumper here where you could add another set of lights if you so desire in the back here somewhere, and which is pretty cool. It's a little jumper. You can see there's a little plug right there. It takes has a 2S battery. This is a DERC 2S battery that's in here for running. You can see the DERC balanced charge port right there. Also, it has a Dean's connectors, female and male. You have yourself some resistors for protection. It's a 2-in-1 servo and ESC. I believe the servo is, let's see, it is, yeah, okay, servo's 3-wire. That's awesome. I love that. I always love when they do the 3-wire. And then you got your steering. Pretty good steering. It's got I think it's got a 9 kilograms servo in here, guys. You got your on and off switch right there. You have cooling gills for the ESC. You have some extra outlets for more lights up here on the top. You can see those. There's a couple of them already plugged in. Looks like you got one for the headlights, and then one for something else. What is that for? Why is there another plug in there? Where does that go? Where does it go, man? Oh, I see. It's, no, that's weird. Where does it go? Interesting. Is there another light back here that I don't remember about? I don't know. Anyways, you got a aluminum support for the body tray. Supports the car. Like I said, you got the 2-wire servo. This is a 4800 kV brushless motor with a cooling gill on the top. And you have, like I said, you got dog bones in the back, all metal. The interior differentials are all metal. I know I was in there. I did a little Kevin Talbot trick to lock up the differentials more. And I put some of the ultra soft earplugs in the differential to cause that to have better resistance, and it doesn't react as much like a drift car, more like a basher. This is labeled a drift car. It says on the box drift truck, 4-wheel drive drift truck, and it did handle like a drift car. It doesn't have the steering capabilities of a drift car, but the way the differentials were working, it definitely was doing that. So I did that little trick, and it works real well. You can adjust, can you adjust the towers? No, you cannot adjust the towers. You cannot adjust the towers up and down for the body. They're just stable the way they are, but you can move the different holes here. You can move the shocks in and outwards, and you can do that for the bottom as well. You got a couple of holes to choose from. So yeah, you got some good thick dog bones, like I said, and CVTs. They're thick enough. They're the same thickness as ones you would find in a 1/10 scale truck, and this is a 1/16 scale truck. So yeah, bumper is nice. It's not too bad. It's pretty malleable. Not super, but pretty malleable. You don't have any adjustments for camber or toe. That's just what you got is right there. But these are fairly soft. They're not malleable. They probably will break in cold weather. But the one thing that's real cool about this is that you can get all metal pieces to replace everything. You can get metal, these metal for the swing arms. You can get metal adjusting for camber and toe. You can replace these struts with metal. And same way with the bottoms down here. You can replace these down here with metal. Same way with everything over here. They have it all on eBay. You can get the metal replacement upgrades for this car. It's really cool. I really like this car. There's not real much going on down here underneath, gang. You don't have any screws to unscrew to get things apart. Like I said, you just take these screws out here, and this metal, like U shape, comes out, and then you'll be able to take these swing arms off and the differential. It's really easy to work on, actually. It's not like real difficult. All the screws are all Allen heads. Like everything on this thing is pretty much all Allen heads. So that's like hobby grade, even though this is a 8 years and plus car, but I think it's more 14 and plus, because there's so much that you can do with this car. You can go, just the hardware says that to me. You look at the manual, you got all the parts availability. You can upgrade for all metal, so I think this is more of a hobby grade and not more of a toy grade. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be taking out tomorrow. We're going to take this to Hawks Field tomorrow, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to bash it around at the field and see what we can break. I haven't really ran this. I built it, and I haven't really ran it. I ran a tiny bit out in the driveway, the parking area. It's all dirt, handled really well. So, but tomorrow will be the big test when we go take it to Hawks Field. But I really like the EVOL. They have a 1/8 scale of this too. Remo Hobby offers a 1/8 scale of this as well. And I've only seen it a few times. I saw it from some... Where did I see that at? Some hobby store from... I think it was New Hampshire. On eBay I saw one for sale, but I didn't pull the trigger on it. I decided just to wait, and kind of kicking myself because I kind of wanted the 8th scale one of this, the big brother of this one, but it is what it is. We can't always afford everything we want to get sometimes, and especially when you're on a budget like I am most of the time. You can't really, there's not really much you can do about that. You just kind of go, oh well, like I want a big rock, but can't afford a big rock. There's a lot of cars. Like on my queue that I have for all the cars that I want to get, it's about $3,500 of cars that I want to get. Can't get them, but I will someday. So yeah, this is the Remo Hobby. This is the EVOR, EVOR Truggy race car. A lot of graphics on here that are interesting. Remo Hobby Racing, the name of the car. You got the Remo Hobby logo on the top. You got speed. So yeah, that's about it, gang. We're going to take this out bashing tomorrow. I hope this video finds everybody happy, healthy, and wise. And remember, you're never too old to go out and play with toys. Just go out and play with toys. They're fun. There's nothing wrong with the toys. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what kind of toys, but for me, I'm an RC guy. I love RCs. I haven't got into the boats and the planes as of yet, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time before I go there. But right now, I'm loving all the cars I have, and we're going to have a blast with this one. Until then, fam, peace be the journey, brothers and sisters. Remember, get out there and go bashing. Don't forget to give me a subscription. Give me a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm. Let everybody know who I am. Gets my content out there. And if you're a content server, I hope I earned your subscription today. Come hang out with all of us. We have a good time. And yeah, with that, take care of yourselves. Remember, never too old to play with toys. Smiley out. Boom!